Hey guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion, and this is Let's Play Ys 5. I forget what the subtitle is, but we'll see what the subtitle is in just a second. When the screen comes up for that, first we've got some story here, which I'll go ahead and read, even though I'd really rather be talking about the origins of this game and why it's never come out over here and stuff. Long, long ago, in the Kefin Desert, on the continent of Africa, the fact that it sounds like Africa is something we'll talk about later, a strong wind blew throughout the night. A sandstorm was raging. Killer party, brah, it's a rager. Sorry, I had to. What brings you to this place? Could it be the ancient legend of Kefin? This legend has been handed down for generations and still endures in the village. This legend tells of an ancient city in the Kefin Desert. A phantom from this lost city still haunts the Kefin area. What? Oh, no. With its ancient tradition of alchemy. Who told you of such a rumor? We have never heard of any treasure around here. Do you believe such a treasure really exists? The region is desolate. You will need courage, an adventurous spirit, and a bold will. And then I think we've got some actual story time. So I guess we're in some sort of temple or something, looking at a mural. And there's some kind of sparkly something that guy just picked up. No idea at all. Okay. I'm not really exactly sure what we were supposed to glean from that scene, but now we're in the middle of a desert and there's some kind of child collapsed on the sand. And the guy is gonna pick her up and save her. Oh, what a nice guy. The girl had lost her memory. And strangely enough, no one in the nearby towns knew who she was. I decided to bring her back to Xandria with me. So yeah, in the Ys world, and then 2 years passed in what seemed like no time at all. So in the Ys games, the world is basically identical to our own, but the names of the places are slightly changed. This trip might run up... Wow, that was fast. Please don't go anywhere too dangerous, Father. I know, I'm just going north to check out Foresta Cave. Nothing dangerous about it. Okay, I'm off. Yeah, take care. By the way, I'm not pushing the button. That is all automatic, and that is way too fast. So we're definitely going to change the message speed. I'm assuming that is one of the options. It's been 2 years since Nivea came to... We almost think she would... No idea. That's ridiculously fast. And that was the last I ever saw of my father, Stein. Well, except he's not really her father, is he? But that's fine. Oh, okay, so this is the title screen, it looks like. There's the goddess of... one of the goddesses of Ys. Ys 5! Subtitle: Kefin, the Lost Kingdom of Sand. Okay, so some backstory on this game is that it has never been released in English, but Bastion, you're saying? It's in English right now. What could you possibly mean? Yes, that's because this is a fan translation patch on a ROM, because there's no English cartridge of this game. It never came out anywhere except in Japan. It was originally made for the Super Nintendo, and for whatever reason, didn't make it outside of Japan, so... Take care, Adol, says Rad the sailor. His name's pretty rad. Oh, okay. Fluxstone, whatever that is. Item, quick save. Well, that's good to know. Equipment, item, where's configure? Here is customize, okay. Customize, yes please. Text speed 2. So yeah, this game was only recently, after all of these years later, this is a Super Nintendo game for goodness sake, all of these years later, it just finally got a fan translation patch, because nobody has ever officially ported it over. The rumor is that maybe they're working on a fancy remake of it right now. Probably for like the PlayStation Vita or something like that. A red-haired traveler? Yes, ma'am, Captain Rees. We thought he looked suspicious and decided to question him. He should pose no trouble. He seems to simply have arrived by boat like all the other travelers. If you have so much spare time, go look for the black marketers in town. My name is Rees, captain of the guard. My men have a habit of being suspicious of anyone who looks like a foreigner. I'm sorry for any trouble they've caused you. Get moving, you two. Okay. Yeah, let's check out that quick save. Customize equipment, item. This is kind of irksome. Here we go. Quick save. And there we have it. Okay. Well, that was quick. So, go on Town Guard Rees. She sure is gorgeous. In the Town Guard, she's the captain, for goodness sake. Have you no respect? The Town Guard is full of jerks, isn't it? Well, yes. Now can I get through? Yes, I can. So yeah, so this game originally came out for the Super Nintendo, but lately, Falcom, the developers of the games of the East series, they've been doing a lot of remakes of the older games. There's been several remakes of the first two East games. There have been 2 remakes of East 3, one that's pretty faithful, and then one that's a complete reimagining of it back to the overhead perspective. For whatever reason, East 3 was doing a side-scrolly thing originally. I wonder where Nienna could have gone. I guess I could shop with the traveling merchants at the inn, but honestly, I'd rather give my business to Nienna. And then East 4 was a weird one. It came out for 2 completely separate consoles. Talk about Xandria. This here's a port city, the hub of trade between the north and south. Now we know. The Phantom City? Ah, that's a legend among these parts from long ago. Supposedly it's full of gold and wishes come true there and all that stuff. So, we get lots of adventurers coming here to look for it. You know, you kind of look like an adventurer yourself. I guess you came here to look for the Phantom City too? Well, check out that notice pasted on the wall then. Old Moneybags, Mr. Dorman's been looking for adventurers to find that place himself. Okay, that's obviously what I need to do, except this guy looks like he's in the way. I wonder if the Phantom City really exists. I don't know, let's look at the sign. A notice is stuck on the wall. To all of courage and wisdom, your dreams and hopes lie within the Phantom City. The one who finds the way there will be rewarded with both gold and glory. If you have strength and self-confidence, give your name. Give your name? My generosity to those who would help knows no bounds. Okay, then. So yeah, Ys 4, two completely separate games. There's not even anything slightly similar between the two of them except for basically the story, but even that is quite different between the two. And one came out for the Super Nintendo, and one came out for the, what's it called? The TurboGrafx 16. And then a remake just recently happened for the PlayStation Vita? Was that for the Vita? Or just the PSP? I can't remember. Something about the town guard leaders makes this person nervous. Wouldn't want to meet them in the flesh. So, yeah. So basically, a lot of the Ys games, a lot of the earlier Ys games have been getting remakes for the PlayStation handhelds, and so it seems like maybe this one will probably be the next step to get a remake. Zwet. An envoy for Mr. Dorman. I heard about you from some of the sailors. Adol the Red. No, you're rather young to be such a famous adventurer. Mr. Dorman is looking for such adventurers to search for the Phantom City. I believe you would be quite capable of achieving that very task. I humbly request of you, Sir Adol, if you would please go to Mr. Dorman's mansion. That was a lot of text. So just in time before any such remake has been announced, but finally, the fan translation patch has arrived. I honestly thought that it was never going to arrive. It's been a long time coming. A very, very long time coming. I've been checking on it off and on at one of the Ys forums for years. There's a really great Ys forum called Ancient Land of Ys, I think is what it's called, except it's you can't unfortunately go to ancientlandofys.com. You have to go to like Seldane.proboards.com. I guess Seldane is the name of the guy who originally started the... I don't understand why somebody just doesn't buy the... I know it costs money. I know web domain... Trust me, I know. I'm in the business. I know it costs a little bit of money, but it's like a maximum of like $11 a year or something like that. It seems like... Ooh, battle time? Yay, battle time. But first, let's go ahead and do the quick save in case something goes terribly awry. Because as you'll see, the Ys... Oh, wait. No, this game has the completely different... Oops. Do I not have a sword? Oh my gosh. I don't think this is a bump-style battle, is it? I think this is the first Ys game to use sword swinging, so... I think I've got to equip a sword. Oh, except it doesn't look like I have any swords. Okay, well, I'm supposed to go to the mansion anyway, wherever the heck that is. Let's go find the mansion. That's a big house, but probably not a mansion. Oh, what's over? I thought I could go across that bridge, but no such luck. Oh, gosh. Okay, so that's a pub, which is not a mansion. That goes nowhere. This is down to that shop that's closed. The sign on the door reads Nana's Item Shop. No one seems to be in. Where the heck is this mansion? Okay, maybe it's up here. Mr. Dorman lives in that huge house to the north. I sure would love to live somewhere like that. I don't know, seems like a lot of cleaning. I'd rather a smaller place myself. Parker the butler. I bid you welcome, sir. Master Dorman wishes to speak with you. This way, please. I don't really know what kind of voice that was supposed to be. You must be Adol the Red. I'm glad you've come to see me. My name is Dorman. You're likely wondering what I want with you. Well, I'd like for you to help the people of Xandria and its neighbors. The desert to the east has been expanding by the day, and it's becoming dangerous. Eventually, the sands will bury the entire town. That's why I would like for you to help me. So I'm coming around my table to say, you've probably already heard the legend of the Phantom City, but it's not that the city's actually full of gold or anything like that. No. Actually, the city holds the key, singular, to unlocking the power of the art of alchemy. I'm certain that art will enable me to halt the spread of the damn desert. Wait, what does alchemy have to do with... This is why I need you. Your assistance will be crucial to saving the people. I want to find the ancient art of alchemy that sleeps in that fabled city. What do you think, Adol? Will you accept this task? I have to, because I don't think I have any choice. Thank you, Adol. I have something I need you to see then. Come with me if you would. It's my collection of marbles. Aren't they... The light crystal is a crucial element of the art of alchemy. It was found in the cave near Foresta Village to the north of the plains. Stein discovered it there 3 years ago. The village is full of stories about it as well. It's said to have been brought there by someone from a nation made of gold. That nation likely has some connection to the Phantom City. I think this is one instance where legend has a seed of truth to it. It seems there are more crystals like this one. I'm fairly certain that all of them played a major role in the art of alchemy. By finding the rest, we should make major progress toward uncovering the Phantom City. You should first go to the cave by Foresta Village and find the crystal there. Hopefully, you'll find a clue as to the location of the other ones in the process. You'll need equipment, of course, so take this and go shopping. Received 1,000 gold. I'm counting on you, Adol. Okay, yay, now I can go buy... I was trapped by a door. Now I can go buy equipment. Huzzah. Okay, let's go shopping. It's always everybody's favorite part of a Let's Play, right? The shopping portion. It's the most exciting. Let's spend all of our money on armor. Yeah, what would happen, I wonder, if I spent all of the money on armor, then what would happen? I wouldn't be able to kill any enemies to get new money, so how would I progress? I don't know. Whoa, that's not the way I meant to go. I meant to go up to the weapon shop. I can't remember where the heck the weapon shop is. Oh, here it is. Right in front of my face. Okay. Let's buy a sword. Let's just go for the expensive sword. It's not the most expensive, but it'll do the trick. Okay, now which is the equipment? Equipment. No item. Talwar. Okay, let's kill some enemies and get some gold. So East is pretty cool. So up until this game, there was an insane... East had a very unique battle system, and that... Whoa, that's the jump button. Wow, that spider thing goes fast. Jeesh. Oh my gosh. So unlike most Zelda-style games, or like this style of game, old East games, you would just simply hold your sword out. There was no button pressing for... Whoa, I thought that was just a flower, but it was not. There was no sword swinging button. Instead, all you would do is it would just have your sword out constantly, and you just ram into enemies with it, but you had to do it precisely against their sides or whatever, or sometimes from the back, because then they would cause damage to you otherwise if you just took them head on. So this is the first East game to give sword swinging a shot. I'm not really sure exactly why they decided to make the change. I mean, obviously Zelda is super popular, so maybe they just decided to abandon 5 games and abandon their own battle style for something more like a Zelda game. And they haven't really ever gone back. The next game was Ys 6, which came out for the PlayStation, and it also involves sword swinging, and it's a much better game than this. This is one of the black sheep. There are two black sheeps of the Ys series. The first black sheep was Ys 3, because that one was randomly a side scroller instead of an overhead perspective game. And so that was a black sheep of the Ys family at first. But everybody kind of got over that when this game came out, and suddenly there's a sword swinging button, which was very atypical for Ys. And also it's a lot slower. The thing that the original Ys games had going for them was that they were super fast. Like, you would, like, basically at least as fast as this enemy coming at me right now. You would just be dashing across the screen super fast, like mowing down enemies left and right, because some enemies, the easier enemies would only take like one hit, so since all you're doing is ramming at them with your sword, you could just run right through them basically and they would die, and that felt awesome. But yeah, later Ys games decided to abandon that, but at least later Ys games picked the pace back up. This game is notorious for, as far as people are concerned, being the slowest Ys game. Wow, that guy does move awfully fast in comparison to Adol the Slow now. Yeah, maybe this isn't the most exciting for a Let's Play, basically grinding, getting gold. So how about this? How about we go ahead and end this episode here, and I'll meet you back up in the next episode after I've done a fair bit of grinding and have leveled up and purchased my new armors and whatnot. So, yep, see you guys then. Bye, guys.